Hi guys, morning. Tom here today with the S3. Going to do another short video. We're going to talk a little bit about exhaust cleaning today. Something that a lot of amateur detailers, maybe not detailers, but people who like to clean their cars forget about. A lot of main dealers forget about this when they're prepping cars, and often I walk through Audi or BMW or whatever quite disappointed to see that the validators haven't corrected the exhaust tips. And they look pretty poor. So we're going to spin over to the S3. Bear with me, it isn't clean today. It's going out for a clean any moment. Yeah, it's really bad, really dirty. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the exhaust tips, and I'm just going to get some extra light down here. Okay, so now we've got some light. You can kind of see the extent of the damage. And yeah, they're pretty dirty, and we got 4 of them here, so it's not going to be a quick job. Not quick at all. I only had 2 exhausts on the old S5, and that didn't take me that long to do. But these are in quite significantly worse condition. Don't reckon they've been cleaned from day one. So let's get prepped for the clean. Okay guys, so just to try and get the worst of the dirt off, as I haven't already cleaned the whole car, just going to take a bit of detailer here and just try and get some of the worst of the crap off here, just to sort of see where we're at, and it gives me a good indication then as to what we're working with. So you can already see a lot of that's coming off on this cloth. Obviously used some crappy cloths. I just got these, I think £5 for 10 cloths down at Halfords. Actual fact, it's not as dirty as I expected. I would say just focus on one pipe at a time, but just for the sake of this video, just try and do both of them simultaneously and try and get right back there. Get a lot of dirt right off. So, as we can see, I'm just going to bring this camera a bit closer here. You know, I've removed some of the superficial dirt, and you can almost see some of the shine coming back through here. Yeah, it's just, what the problem is it's really hard to get the light in here. Sorry guys, it's this sort of rough corrosion that started to corrode, and this is what happens if you don't clean your exhaust. You get this rough corrosion, and that noise in the background is a kettle boiling from my dad, who's washing one of the other cars. So yeah, apologies for that background noise. So we're going to move on to the next steps and get some metal polish. There are other sort of processes I've gone through, like, you know, putting some kind of degreaser on there or something with a bit of cut, some citrus spray, and leaving it, but ultimately it won't get through this rough sort of corroded issue. So we're going to go straight to the exhaust, or you can get actually exhaust polish, but going to go straight to just some metal polish I've got and see how we get on. Okay guys, so I've got this product here, Auto Sol metal polish, and this has been around for years. My dad uses this on all of his bikes to get the exhaust clean. I did recently see some polish down at Halfords called Auto Glim metal polish, but as I've got this here, I'm going to just use it. We'll start by just putting a bit on one of these microfiber cloths and applying. Now, essentially, if you keep on top of this issue, you shouldn't need to go to the next stage after this that I'm going to talk through. But you know, you can get away with just using some of this metal polish on a microfiber cloth on a sort of say a monthly basis, just to keep these cleaned up. What is not advisable, and a lot of people kind of do, is to put metal polish on with an abrasive applicator, something like a scouring pad or something, because it's going to do is it's going to damage the surface of this stainless steel, and then you're going to be in a whole world of problems. In actual fact, this might not even be stainless steel, it could be chrome, probably is chromed. And you're just going to damage the surface. Okay, so ideally just apply with a microfiber cloth and work it in, and in actual fact the inside of the exhaust is not in bad shape, and I always say let's do the inside of the exhaust because people will see, you know, when I park down at the gym I walk past all the cars and it's embarrassing the state of people's exhausts. So what I'm going to do is just work all this in. We'll get one good coat on here. And I'm going to bring the camera in now because it's difficult again to see, but if you look at the top here, let's make sure we're zoomed right. If you look at the top, you can see this shine, mirror sort of glazed finished, and then you look at this area here, this black rough area. So that essentially, this piece here is polished up absolutely fine, but this isn't, so we're going to need to go to the next stage. Alright guys, so I've got my trusty Dremel here. It's actually my dad's Dremel. It's a Dremel 300. I don't know if they still make this model. I've had it a couple of years, but it is really good and takes a lot of the sort of arm work out of this. Some people would, like, you know, just stupidly pick up a device or tool like this, which is a sort of a quite a rough, abrasive emery paper or sandpaper, whatever you want to call it. Personally, I'm going to start on something lighter, which is just a kind of a soft end. We've even got stuff that's lighter than this, like a brush end, and there's also this one that I have had some success with before, which is like a little bit of a stiff brush. It's only plastic, so it shouldn't cause too much damage. So start off with the light end. We'll just apply a little bit of auto sol to the device, and we'll get started. Bear in mind, guys, I have safety goggles on, and I haven't just used safety glasses, I've used safety goggles because this stuff flails around everywhere and you wouldn't want to get it in your eyes. So yeah, be careful with this one, guys. Just make sure that you've got your safety glasses on. So we'll start off on a lower sort of speed here, which was a bit silly, I just sprayed that everywhere. Let's get a bit more on the device and we'll just start off on a low kind of speed. What I like to do is just hold my thumb kind of position here. I can just keep it at the right length away from the actual exhaust I want. Okay. Just use a bit more of this detailer here, just to wipe away to see how we're doing. Yeah, within just a few seconds actually, guys, and I can already see quite a drastic improvement here. Still got some issues here and here, which are a little bit more aggressive, and I'll try and zoom in on these. Okay guys, so the Dremel kind of did okay, and I think it wouldn't have been too bad if there was sort of no real major build-up. But Dad just came in and saw me with a Dremel and said, actually, son, you know, you want to get with something bigger first. So we took over to the drill, and I didn't even know we had this sitting at home, but it's some kind of buffing tool. It's like the Dremel, I guess, but massive. It's really nice. And he's came up with his box of buffing soap, and we got a few different ones here and here, different grades. You'd have to experiment, but essentially you just apply buffing soap to the tool, and then hold it real steady. So we get some buffing soap on the tool, and then okay, so that's looking pretty good. Let's get the cloth here. Still some bits that have seam right here. Yeah, there's still some issues up here. Yeah, it's got better. Probably should have started off with this tool first. I just didn't realise how bad the build-up had been. I guess no one's ever done it on this car before. But obviously the tool isn't going to get in here. Maybe I could have bought a different tool beforehand, but the top isn't too bad. It's just what's come out of the engine, all of the soot and everything. So yeah, let's just carry on for a bit more with this. Okay, see how we're doing. Looking pretty good. Looking good. If we compare that just at the second to the other side, that's black. Then we come back over here. You can see they're starting to look pretty damn good. And that mirror finish on the top there. Careful to hold your tool because it's very slippery. so that does the main cleanup. Oh, we've got one more bit here. It's only when you get right up close to it that you notice them. Tech issues with the drill there. It's actually looking really nice now. So now I'm going to switch back over to the Dremel and use the Dremel to put some Solvo on, just to give it that sort of final sheen.
No, it's in there. Julie keeps me on a much shorter lead than that. Julie keeps me on a much shorter lead than that. Oh, it is, yeah.
Okay, and that one is a look how shiny that has come up. We compare that to, let's get some light on this side, which is black, to this side. We're looking just at the right one here, guys. The left one isn't finished. That's coming pretty good. Black. So I'm just going to finish these up now, and I'll come back to doing a full look at the car outside in the light once they've both finished. Okay guys, so we're ready for a wash now after doing these exhausts. Hopefully you can see already that they're looking quite a bit shinier. Just started the car and it's blown a bit of crap out at the back, which is not surprising. So some of that polish and everything I've been putting on there. But as you can see, look how shiny that is. Bit better than before, huh? And yeah, that's about done now. So now we're going to do a wash. In one of the other videos maybe I'll do a bit of a quick 2-bucket wash or something. Yeah, so please tune in maybe for the next video. I'll do 2-bucket wash and a quick wax, because it's looking pretty dirty now, but that'll be another video. Cheers guys.